Hi everybody, thank you for giving me some of your time. Today I decided I want to focus on the many books I have on my Kindle. So I have over 6,000 books on my Kindle. And I've gotten a lot of them off from like 2014, but I still have some from 2017. Um, Sassy, they don't want to see the back of your head. Anyways, sorry, I'm not gonna push her away. She wants all my attention, and I'm gonna give it to her. So ignore the tail and the ears. So I went through on my computer to see all the books I have in my library, my Amazon library, and I made it go from oldest to newest, and I got rid of some already by just looking through them that way. And then I decided to snap the covers of the ones that I want to read now. Like, there are 34 here, and all of these are below 300 pages, so I should be able to knock them out. I also plan on not forcing myself to read anything that I'm not into. So within like the first chapter or two, I'm like, ugh, no, I don't want to read this. I'm removing it from my Kindle, and we're going to move on to the next book. So basically, this is a Kindle clear out. I saw Griff Reads. I think that's who it was. I will put her below. Do something like this. She just picked the book she wanted to read. She definitely didn't have as many as I do on her Kindle. I tend to just like download like stuff your Kindle days. I get a lot of emails from uh, unknown authors or smaller known authors where they're like letting you download their books for free, or at least their latest book for free. And I've been doing that for years, and I forget what's on my Kindle and end up adding more and more and more, and I'm like, crap, I need to actually read these. I don't want there to be 6,000 books on my Kindle. There will be no Kindle Unlimited books in this thing, because those I tend to read and send back and then get more. But these are just taking up space in my Kindle, and I need to read them. So what I'm going to do is so obviously they're already like 1 through 34. I'm going to do a random generator, number generator, pretty random. That's what I use. And we are going to, we're going to put in 1 through 34. And we're going to reset. Okay. I think we're good. I hate ads. Damn ads. Go away. Okay, so this number is not it, but let's see. What's our first read? 10. Okay. So we gotta go back to here. So there's 4, so 4, 8. So it's this one. Legally something. I'm trying to push it. There we go. This is gonna be our first book. It is Legally Undead by Margot Bond Collins. This is one that I get from emails, I do believe, or at least I used to. It says it's Vampiracy Book 1. She's not you. Oh, I think I cut off. She's not your typical vampire hunter. Dun dun dun. All right, I'm gonna find this on my Kindle and get started reading. I'll get back to you with some thoughts. Okay, apparently they've updated the book cover and it looks like this. Let's see if it's gonna tell me what it's about. This is a 273 page book, so it shouldn't take me too long. I'm going to read the first chapter. Okay, I read the first chapter. It's giving me Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but older. Like, we don't know how old she is, but she's definitely not a teenager. Not the best writing, but I can look past that for these kind of books. So I'm going to keep reading. Actually, that was the prologue, not the first chapter. But anyways, I'm going to keep reading and see how it goes. And I'll let you know my thoughts later. Oh, I should probably tell you what this book's about, huh? Other than, well, I don't really know what it's about. I just was going with it. But, she's a vampire hunter. There's vampires in the world. Okay, this one I got back in 2020, so it's not a 2017, but it's 2020. Still 5 years. A reluctant vampire hunter stalking New York City as only a scorned bride can. Elle Dupree has her life all figured out. First a wedding, then her PhD, then swank faculty parties, where she'll serve wine and cheese and introduce people to her husband, the lawyer. But those plans disintegrate when she walks in on a vampire sucking the blood from her fiancé, Greg. Horrified, she screams and runs, not away from the vampire, but towards it, brandishing a wooden letter opener. As she slams the improvised stake into the vampire's heart, a team of black-clad men burst into the department. Turning to face them, Elle realizes Greg's body is gone and her perfect life falls apart. It's supposed to be for fans of Ileana Andrews, Faith Hunter, Danica Dark, and Mackenzie Hunter. I've only known Ileana Andrews, but I've never read anything from her. This is urban fantasy adventure romance. Okay. Hello. So, I have read a couple of chapters of Unlegally Dead. It's interesting. It's not my typical vampire book, but I'm intrigued enough to keep up with it. And it's not the best writing, like I said before, but it's not the worst either. So the beginning of the book, I think I told you, but I'll just go over it again. Her fiance, who's a lawyer, somehow a vampire got into their place, and they bit him, and he got turned to a vampire. Which, by the way, what I'm used to is you have to drink their blood once they've drained you of yours, like just enough. Like they don't drain you completely, and then they make you drink their blood, and that's how you become a vampire. But not in this book. Apparently, just being bit does it. Um, this woman is supposed to be probably in her late 20s, I'm guessing. She's like a grad student, and um she's engaged to a lawyer in a big law firm. The law firm reminds me of Wolfman and Hart from Angel, the Buffy vampire slayer and angel thing. Because they have a team that comes out and cleans up the mess of vampires and stuff. She's very like, she reminds me of Buffy in a way, with the way she thinks and all that. But I'm like, you're supposed to be like much older. You should be, I don't know. Anyway, her vampire fiance is now after her, but not sure what the purpose is. Like, does he want her dead? Does he want to turn her? Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the point of this is yet. And we are like we're going through the whole, she just learned that vampires are real. She just killed a vampire. Now vampires are after her, and she's trying to learn, like, why is this law firm involved with vampires? Why did this vampire come to kill and turn her fiance? Like, we're trying to figure out things. So that's what's intriguing me. Like, I want answers too, because this is like a little weird so far. Like, how did the vampire get into your house? Because remember, they're supposed to be invited, but apparently not in this book. So it's hard for me to take away my thoughts of like every vampire story I've ever read or watched. So I'm intrigued. I'm not able to read it fast though. Like, you would think it's just 200 and some pages. I can like whip this out and be done. No, 1 or 2 chapters is what I'm doing, because I'm constantly having to be like, stop trying to tell this book it's wrong. I'm like, that's not how vampires are. That's not how you do this and that. So I need to like get my freaking mind out of the way so I could possibly enjoy this book. My friend told me I should DNF it, but no, I'm not going to DNF it. I'm going to try to finish it to get some answers. But this is a series, so I have a feeling I'm not going to learn everything I need to know in this one book, and I don't think it's good enough to continue on with the series so far. So far, I don't feel it would be. So I just wanted to let you know I'm intrigued. I'm not sold, but I'm going to keep reading. if you can tell by the sound of my voice, I have a chest cold. I have decided to DNF the vampire ebook. It's just so ridiculous, and I'm wasting my time, and I don't want to pick it back up to, continue reading. So we're going to pick another one. So we are, I forget how many Kindle books we had. We have 34. I believe I deleted that one. Did I delete that one? Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, so we're gonna do pretty random. Yeah, it says 1 through 34. Anyways, if it comes up with the one we just DNF'd, so be it. We will just do it again. Okay, so it's already on 10, but we're gonna, can you see that? 34, the last one, which is, I don't know why I threw my phone, which is, oh shit, sorry. Ooh, 1888, The Ripper File. That is going to be my next read. It's book 1 of the Paranormal Research and Rescue Institute by Laura Edwards. I'm like fascinated by the whole Jack the Ripper thing. So, I mean, it was gruesome, but I mean, the fact that no one's actually found out who it was just fascinates me. All right, I will read a little bit of it and give you my thoughts. And hopefully it's a win so I can actually finish a whole book. Already, like just in the prologue, and I haven't even read the whole like first page. I'm like, what? There's magic and fae in this Jack the Ripper thing. So interesting. Very interesting. Hello, hello. It's been a while. I think the last time I checked in, she just found out that her parents are, one's a witch, one's the Fae King, I think. I ended up putting the book down for a while. I got sick for like 2.5 weeks. I ended up in a really bad reading slump, but for the past week, I've been really back into the book. It's so good. I just forgot to keep letting you guys know. So I am 70, let's see, 70, hello? Why do I have to keep putting, my old Kindle finally died, and my aunt let me have one of her Kindles because she's got a couple. And this one keeps making me put in my password. I'm at 78%, so gonna try to finish it tonight. If not, I will finish it tomorrow night after work. But I'm loving it. It's gotten so good. They went back in time. I could just say I could never make it in the 1800s. No, no. Could not. It's kind of spooky because, we're chasing after a murderer, Jack the Ripper, and they're trying to not get caught for being from the future and all of this, and there's a lot going on, and you don't know who Jack is. Like, they have suspicions, but there's like three different men that I'm like, that's the one. So it's like I have no idea, but we're getting close to the end, so we're gonna find out. I really like the fact that this is a very much a supernatural paranormal um book. Like, it's called what is the thingy called? Oops, no, I need the full. Um, no, that ain't giving it to me. Anyways, it's like an institute of different beings, like dragons, witches, fae, um, brownies, which I guess are the ones that take care of your home, take care of you, like cook for you, clean for you. That's what they love to do, and they're magical. Like, there's all these different, so many different um, beings within this institute, and a part of it is going back in time to stop supernatural evils trying to change time. Like, they're going into the past to put a ripple in the timeline, and like, this one is about a supernatural vampire who killed Jack the Ripper on his first after his first kill. The vampire killed Jack and then took over, and that's when the murders got more gruesome. Like, if you don't know the stories of Jack the Ripper, he did horrible, horrific things to these women. Um, like, basically their outsides are on their like their insides are on their outsides, kind of a deal. So yeah, so there's that, and then I just like the banter of her and her best friend who's on the mission with her, and then the guy who she hated but now is attracted to, like, this whole thing. And so it's been fun between the adventure parts and the mystery of it all, the suspense. Um, it's just so much fun. Like, I've been reading like 5 or more chapters a night because I just want to keep reading. So I'm hoping I can finish this. I'm on page 170 of 226. So we'll see. If not tomorrow, most definitely. And I will return with my final thoughts. My little reading buddy. I think I'm gonna finish this tonight. It's so good. Things have hit the fan. Things has hit the fan. It's intense. It's great. I'm loving it. And this little one, being the cutie that she is, yeah, has been purring in my ear, and then now she's cleaning herself, and I can't stand that sound. So I'm gonna have to move. We will return. Okay, I finished. Loved it. Loved it. Loved how it wrapped up. It made me really excited to go and read the next one. But then I was reading through, they have 5 books right now. And I went through and you don't stay with the same characters. That bums me out. Because I really, really loved, well, all three of them. I loved, I already forgot her name. Just finished reading it. Ovidia is the best friend. Bran is the dude. What is our main character's name? Anyway, um, I love the three of them. I want to go through all. I want to go through all the books with those three. But no, I think that's gonna be the last of Bran and our main chick. The next book is Ovidia and another guy. Then I saw the next book is going to be two people that we meet in the second book, so they'll have their story in the third, so on and so forth. I don't like that. Unless they give us more of the other characters we already know in the rest of the books, like, you know, how they show up, then maybe okay. I'm still going to read the second book because it's Blackbeard. We're going back to 1718. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But I really enjoyed this book. We'll see if I like the rest. There were some editing issues, but I can always look past that. Because my brain will just fix it automatically. Like if there's a word that shouldn't be in that, like it should be over here, not here, or that word doesn't even make sense in that sentence whatsoever. It should have been deleted altogether, but you know, whatever. So, yeah. Other than that, I loved the story. It had friendship, it had romance, kind of a, not kind of, but a, sorry y'all, it is nighttime and I am not computing anymore. The brain is like, I don't want to say enemies, but dislike to love, basically. Time travel, so many different supernatural beings, action, mystery, suspense. I mean, there was so much. It was so entertaining and nail biting at times. So I really enjoyed it, and I'm hoping that the rest of the series will be this as good. That I will love the other characters as well, but I really want more of this couple. That's fine. Anyway, I wanted to let you know I finally finished that Kindle book. So we started with, I don't remember the name of the book. It's been over a month. It's taken me that long to do this one vlog. And I don't even know all that's in this. So I hope you liked it. I hope it was worthwhile. Let me know if you want me to do more reading vlogs of me getting books off my Kindle. Oh, this is the new Kindle I have. It's huge. It's like bigger than my head. And when I went and put my account onto this Kindle, I lost like 1,000 books. So the books that were on my old one, there was a time where I was like getting books for free and then download or sending them to my Kindle, but they weren't in the Amazon cloud thing, so I lost those, but that's okay. They probably weren't going to ever get read anyways if they haven't been read now. Yeah, so hopefully I can do more of these or some other reading vlogs. I really did have fun reading this one once I got out of my slump and started reading. Sorry, I look like a disheveled mess. It's because it's Thursday night and I'm exhausted. Anyway, uh, again, I hope this was worth your time and that you enjoyed it. And I will try to do some more reading logs, vlogs, videos. I have decided I'm just going to record when I want to record, whatever it may be, and post when I am going to post. I am not putting pressure on myself anymore because this is a hobby, and I beat myself up a lot when I'm like, oh, I want to get this, and this done and post it on YouTube, and then it comes to that time and I don't get it done. So I'm just going to go with the flow. I hope you're cool with that. There's been many a time where I'm just like, I give up. I'm not doing YouTube anymore. So I figure instead of giving up, I'll just go with the flow. Anyways, hope you're doing well, and I will see you in the next video. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed.